Okay guys, so this is a pretty simple submission from closed guard. You gotta have a nice solid submission from closed guard. I actually use this a lot in my early black belt days when I first wanted to keep guys in the closed guard, but it's got a little twist to it. So it's not so simple that there's not a setup. So I'll show it a couple times. I tell you, can I use you? You have the headgear on, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna use without the headgear. All right, guys. So showed a couple times here. One, two from the side. One more. Let's do it from this side. Okay, so 2 pieces. Break this down into 2 ways. Break it down into the actual setup for the choke and then the finish. All right, so first thing, guys, is let's do it this way here. First of all, a lot of times jiu-jitsu, you think the fight's in one place, but it's actually in another. So the fight here is with my legs, it's not with my hands. I have to pay attention to my partner's hands. If they're here, I'm never gonna be able to pull them up. So I can work in, I can wait until they start to, look, see he's gonna push here. At that point, when his hands are down here and not on my chest, he's vulnerable. So I can use my feet to pull him forward. Or I can clear his legs and pull him forward. And instead of pulling him straight, I'm gonna pull him a little bit to an angle. All right, a little bit to the side here. All right, that's gonna enable me to hook the head. All right, and then as I'm hooking the head, he's gonna try to get up a little bit. I have that hook. That's gonna enable me to come with this hand and come underneath the gi. All right, and put a collar in here. Yeah, you guys can move around so you can see. So I'm hooking in here. That's gonna enable me to come underneath. Now I may get an average kind of first grab. So I'm gonna go up, and better that grab. So now he can't just come up because I'm holding him here. He's gonna try to come up, but I have this nicely. So from here and he comes up, he can get a little better. So as I hold his head here, and not at the neck where he can brace up, where he can go up, see? I'm gonna hold above the head. It's a lot harder for him to come up. That's gonna enable me to put this choke a little deeper. From here, I'm gonna take this thumb, I'm gonna put it in the back of inside of his collar. I'm gonna come grab. Now from here, I got it set up, but he may not even know I have it set up. All right, now I can open and shift my hips a little bit to be able to clear this arm through here. I come through and I'm gonna go ear to ear for the finish. All right, I'm gonna show it on Larry. So it's this way. So, yep, that's my opportunity. I can pull in. All right, that way I pulled him this way, but I want to pull him that side here. I get the head, he goes to come up. I can come underneath here, get deeper, deeper, deeper. All right, and if he stays in tight to me, I'm gonna actually put the thumb in now. I can actually use this bottom to push him out, So as I push him out, I'm gonna have to bring this across. Once I clear that, I'm gonna bring him back into me, ear to ear, and finish. And here's the finish, guys. I'm not coming here. Okay, I am gonna come elbow to the stomach. Elbow to the stomach. And the reason I go elbow to the stomach is it makes this choke tighter this way. This way I'm actually opening it up. Elbow to the stomach, ear to ear. That's gonna stop him from doing his, if he pushes against my face here, I'm not gonna be able to finish the choke. So if I go ear to ear, it's gonna be much harder for him to push against my face. And the last piece is you're gonna grab the gi and you're gonna turn your wrist in. All right? It's a nice simple choke with a setup. All right? Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, this is an important piece of the choke that it's kind of hard to learn because it's hard to see. So I'm gonna use this gi and show you guys, because what happens a lot of times if you don't get the choke right, you got it all set up, everything's working, and you go, oh, he's not finishing. That means that you didn't set it up right. You're not doing the finish right. So when you guys go in for a choke here, all right, if you open up this way, it actually does not make that hole where his neck is smaller. It either keeps it the same or actually makes it a little bigger. You notice here, I go from here to here. It doesn't really do anything. But if you bring your elbows down inside, all right, it enables you to make your base stronger here. So your elbows are gonna come into your belly button. So I'm crunching in here. So as I crunch in, and I'm gonna make the ear come to that person's ear. So what am I doing? I'm making sure that if I'm here, look, my head's down, he can just push against my face. And the other thing that it's hard to see is that once I'm in here, this is what I do with my wrist. I'm gonna hold on to the gi, and I'm bringing my wrist inside. See how much smaller that makes that? Bringing it inside here. So if your choke's not working and you're choked down here and you go, oh, it's not working, you didn't choke up high enough. So you have to choke up higher, 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 higher. Keep some space for them. All right? And then you're gonna bring your elbows in. So if you try to choke up when you're here, you're not gonna be able to do it. So you come here, choke up, choke up, choke up, choke up, choke up. And then from here, elbows in. As you're holding onto the gi, elbows in, and that's what does the choke. For this particular choke, remember, we're gonna put our thumb in here, and then here we're coming around, and then we're going our elbows in. See how tight that can get? So, in and around, and then elbows in. So elbows in. All right? Got it? All right, hope that was helpful. All right.